When I was first invited to come to Japan, I was asked where I would like to go, and I mentioned two places. One was Taiji, the fishing village, and the other was the Yasukuni Shrine, the Shinto shrine, their war memorial. And I went to Taiji, and we did go to the Shinto shrine, the war memorial there. Now, the reason why I wanted to go there was to pay my respects. And there's a whole host of reasons also why I felt necessary to pay the respects to the souls, the spirits housed in that shrine. And such a visit by a foreigner tends to be rather controversial among other foreigners, to which I have to say, really? Really? It's controversial? Could somebody help me out with that one? Oh, I know what you're going to say. Because part of those spirits that are housed there are war criminals convicted of war crimes. That shrine houses something like 2.5 million spirits there from around 1868 or 69 to the end of the Second World War. So are you telling me all 2.5 million are war criminals? According to the records I was able to determine, it's about 1,000 that are classified as that, and that in itself is rather controversial and subjected to a lot of scrutiny, meaning the legitimacy of those war crime trials taking place in Tokyo seems to be in question, to the point where there was, out of the 11 or 12 justices, there was one justice by the name of Justice Pal on that tribunal from India. He said the whole thing was illegitimate and he refused to go along with it. But I'm not going to get into that aspect of it. Let's just say, for argument's sake, yeah, those 1,000 souls that are there were honest to goodness war criminals. So because of the 1,000, I ignored the other 2.5 million. What if I went there to show respect and pay honor to those souls, those Japanese soldiers who passed away during the First World War? Now remember, during the First World War, Japan was an ally to the United States. So perhaps I went there to honor those souls. But because all those souls are bucketed together, they all get honored. You got a problem with that? I do not have a problem with that. Plus, these souls that are housed there, there are also two smaller shrines behind there. And then those two smaller shrines, one of them houses the Japanese citizens engaged in the Civil War that took place in the 1800s, and another one has to do with foreigners also, housing their spirits also. The place honors spirits of the dead who fought for the country. Now, the person who you should have a problem with are the politicians that send our nations to war, not the poor soldiers that go off in defense of their nation. You understand that? I would hope that if a Japanese citizen came to the United States in Washington, D.C., they would go to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. But that's a personal choice. While there, I also noticed that not only did they honor the souls and spirits of the soldiers who died during the various wars over the past 150 years or so, also had a monument dedicated to the dogs who died in the service of their country. Also to the carrier pigeons who carried messages. Their spirits also, those who died in the service of the nation, as well as horses serving in the cavalry. In addition, they had a monument for the spirits of the women who lost their lives, I guess, in support of the men who went off to war. Plus there was a monument to the kamikaze pilots. Now that's a video unto itself, which will be later on. Alright, so let's not get your knickers in a twist or get all upset about that, because that's a whole different aspect. Well, when we went there, as we entered the grounds, one must cleanse themselves with water, cleanse their hands and their mouth, entering the grounds of the Yasukuni Shrine.
Yep. All right.
Once in the shrine itself, you go into a room where you sign a guest book. Do I have to sit? Excuse me?
I think これ英語にしても大丈夫。英語にしか書けない。
あ、そうですか。
I know I look Japanese, but I'm a foreigner.
それでいいんじゃないですか、皆さん。
あ、はい。
You sure you want me to put an address on it? Put an address? Right. And today's date, the 16th?
Yes,
Okay. And sign? Then from signing the guest book off into another room there where you go through where you once again cleanse yourself and go through a short orientation. One is all during this time now. Once you're in the building, no photographs are allowed beyond the point where we signed the book. No photographs, no video. So we're led down a corridor with a Shinto priest through a small ceremony. From there, we are taken into the main sanctuary, the main temple. On our knees, we engage in a small ceremony as well as a prayer for the spirits. From there, we're led back down the corridor where we were given, folks, sake. That's right, delicious sake. It was the best I've ever tasted. Well, I only had two types, one from California and that one. But as far as liquor goes, it did not have a liquor taste. We were given sake, and then we were given this little box. And in this little box is this item. This is what you drink sake in, so I'm told. So, since I had the item to drink the sake in the Shrine's gift shop, I was able to purchase the actual sake that I was served earlier, which was delicious. If I lived in Tokyo and had access to this sake, I'd probably become an alcoholic. Because this sake, I'm telling you, it's delicious. A smooth, non-alcoholic taste. And if you look on the bottom here, it says made in China. No, it doesn't. Fooled you, didn't I? It does not say that. Well, I cannot say emphatically it does not say that because it's written in Japanese. But I would gather it doesn't say that. So let us taste some of this delicious sake again. I'll pour a little in here. Just a little.
Yeehaw!
Wow, that's some good. I need to lick the bowl. This is some good stuff, folks. I'm gonna have to seal the bottle up so I don't get, so I'm not tempted to polish it off, to finish it off. Let me tell you, I'm not an alcohol drinker. The only alcohol I basically drink at times is red wine, Italian wine, Chianti wine. When it comes to other alcoholic drinks, I do not have a taste for it. But I got a taste for this. This is some good stuff. Alright, folks. If you're in Tokyo, please go visit the shrine. Show your respect. Disregard the detractors, the foreigners who say, you do not need to go there while you're honoring the war criminals. Get lost with your accusations. How long are you going to carry this on? Move on. Alright, folks. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the nation you happen to be in. And God bless Japan. See ya.